Hello, my name is Victor Torres, and I'm going to talk about obesity. Well, the main reason I chose this topic is because obesity is a really major issue that has been relevant in Mexico for a long time, and it has been the main causes of death that we issue in Mexico. So, the objective of choosing this topic is to understand the reason why Mexicans are so obese. Even if they know, they don't do anything about it. And we're going to talk about obese in people that was not born with this issue. Well, people might reject my work many times for denying the reality. People that deny this work is because they don't want to let's see, they don't want to face reality, the world which they live, or simply they are comfortable living as they are doing so, and they don't want to change their life. It is more easy for them. They don't want to improve themselves because it takes something to do, and they don't want to do that thing that has to be issued for changing this problem, taken care of. But many people do not work on it because it is, you have to look up for it. You just don't, because it has to be taken seriously. One of the ways to change their mind is by applying some ways to persuade them. Another thing is making change their mind is maybe forcing them to know the facts, knowing that they're going to die eventually if they keep their lifestyle as they are having, and just by letting them know what their lifestyles are letting them. Some facts are that obesity in Mexico is a obesity in Mexico is a issue that we all know about it, but we all know about it, but we try to change it by applying, I don't know, let's see, governmental programs in schools, healthy eating habits. Obesity in Mexico is a relatively recent phenomenon, having been widespread since the 1980s with the introduction of processed food into the Mexican food market, because it was more handmade food before processed food made its appearance into the market. Prior to that, the dietary issues were limited to under malnutrition, which is still a problem in various parts of the country. Following trends already ongoing in other parts of the world, Mexicans have been foregoing traditional whole grains and vegetables in favor of a diet with more animal products. This says that we tend to eat more meats, but as we eat meat, we make a energy intake and rates of overweight, and obese people rise with 7 out of. It has seen dietary energy intake and rates of overweight and obese people rise with 7 out of 10 at least overweight and third clinical obese. Well, what can we do to change those things that people aren't taking into account? They have been efforts to combat obesity in the country, with the federal government investing about 7% of its budget to various nutritional programs. As I said before, both public and private money has been spent on various campaigns aimed at modern eating habits. Mexico's government has created nutrition programs to deal with nutritional issues such as obesity, as we know, and to improve more the vegetable intake. Governmental programs had created nutritional programs to deal with nutritional issues such as obesity, especially in vulnerable people and low-income sectors. This includes food distribution among low-income communities, micronutrient supplementations, and fortification of food. All of this is made to fight the deficiency of vitamins and minerals. Well, this says that as people, Mexico is a third world country, and we are managing to improve our way of lifestyle. So as people does not know how to eat, it isn't true, because they don't know how to eat because they don't have the resources to manage to buy food that they need. They only eat the basics as rice, beans in Mexico. They don't usually take protein as their daily diets. They take protein as we know it. We take it from meat, supplements maybe, meats as chicken. Don't have the money to eat properly. That's it. That's the problem in Mexico.